God message today. Divine Severance, the message from Commander Calum. A warm golden light spreads across the sky of Eldrin Falls, a place few know but where the veil between heaven and earth is thin. A soft wind whispers through the trees as something ancient and powerful stirs in the spirit realm. The air thickens, the atmosphere shifts. He has arrived. Commander Calum, guardian of the seventh gate and warrior of divine judgment, steps forward. His celestial armor glints with the light of eternity, his presence commanding, his voice echoing across the timelines. My dearest soul, he says, his voice both thunder and whisper, you must hear me now. This is not a moment for delay. What I carry for you is urgent, the message that holds the turning point of your destiny. His wings expand, not of feathers, but of divine flame, reaching across the horizon. I command you, he continues, open this with urgency in your heart. Hesitation will not serve you here. What is about to be revealed will alter the course of your journey, and you must not look away. In the silence that follows, a sacred truth unfurls. Calum lifts his radiant hand, and from it pours a stream of light and memory. Visions dance before your eyes. In the light, a shape forms, shadowy, serpentine, coiled not around your body, but your very spirit. It hisses softly in your past. It lingers in your thoughts. It has smiled in your face while poisoning your roots. Calum's voice breaks through again, sorrowful but resolute. There has been a force, a presence that has lingered too long. Something dark, something hidden, something insidious. It has manipulated your choices, dulled your clarity, and planted seeds of confusion in your garden of purpose. It is not just a shadow, it has been a thief of your peace. You try to deny it. The face behind the serpent is too familiar. Today, Calum declares, I bring you liberation. The hour has come. What was wrapped around your destiny like ivy around stone has been cut away. The light flashes. The serpent's grip loosens. It cries out and then it is gone, consumed by divine fire. And now Calum speaks the words you didn't know you needed to hear. The snake was Ilara. Your heart jolts. Ilara, the name echoes. The friend who once held your secrets, the lover who once held your hand, the mentor who once praised your dreams, that name you trusted, that name you defended. Calum steps forward, his eyes burning with compassion and authority. Yes, beloved, it is Ilara, and I know it wounds you. I know the ache you feel even now, as your mind races and your memories betray you. But listen closely. This revelation is not to harm you, it is to free you. A tear slips down your cheek as memories flood in. All the times you ignored the subtle warnings, all the signs you excused, all the nights you prayed for clarity. Ilara was never who she claimed to be, Calum continues, his tone wrapped in sorrow. She wore the mask of loyalty. She used your light to feed her emptiness. Her words twisted, her intentions cloaked, her actions calculated. But now, he declares, it is over. The skies thunder with divine confirmation. She has no power here anymore. The bond has been severed by my hand and by the authority of the Holy One. There is no more confusion, no more second guessing, no more waiting. And yet, the ache doesn't vanish right away. It pulses. It stings. Let yourself grieve, but do not linger there, Calum says gently. What you shared with her was real in your heart, even if it was false in hers. But you must release what was never meant for you. You kneel beneath the ancient tree of Velwyn's Hollow, where truth has always revealed itself. The leaves shimmer with a divine wind, and your soul begins to weep, not just from sorrow, but from relief. Your heart has been pulled too long in the wrong direction, Caleb whispers. It's time to return home to yourself, to your paw. You clutch your chest. Something shifts. Something ancient and sacred awakens. Ilara's chapter in your book ends here. It was only ever meant to be a distraction, a detour designed to test your sight, to awaken your discernment, to strengthen your soul. And now, Calum proclaims, the illusions are shattered, the lies fall to dust, the cage is open, and you, child of the Most High, are free. A peace you've never known floods your being. This is your season of awakening, Kylum continues, a time of clarity, of divine reunions, of purposeful movement. The clouds that once lingered around your decisions are gone. The heavy cloak of deception has lifted. You look up, and for the first time in years, the stars speak clearly. Ilara will try to reappear, Kylum warns, in dreams, in thoughts, through others. But remember, her power lies only in the access you give, and you now hold the key to the gates she once walked through. The sky opens. A divine scroll appears in Kylum's hand. He reads it aloud. You were always meant for greater. This was but a shadow war, and you, my brave one, have emerged victorious. The wind shifts again. The sound of wings, thousands of them, rustles in the distance. You are not alone. The army of light stands behind Kylum, their swords glowing with eternal fire. Today marks your rebirth, Kylum says. You will rise with a voice unshaken, a heart unbroken, a spirit uncloaked. He kneels before you, one knee to the sacred earth. We serve you now, not because of your pain, but because of your purpose, not because of your wounds, but because of your warrior spirit. The tree above you blossoms in radiant bloom, petals of flame, leaves of light. The garden of your soul begins to heal, slowly, surely, eternally. Ilara is gone, Calum whispers. The snake has been cast out. He stands once more, lifting his sword toward the heavens. Step into your new life, without fear, without chains, without shadows, for the path ahead is drenched in gold, and the voice of God now sings over you. And with a blinding flash, Calum disappears, but his words echo still. You are free. The veil has been lifted, a message from the light. In the quiet hours of dawn, when the city of Seraphel was still sleeping beneath a silver sky, a whisper broke the silence. It was not the kind that came from lips, but from spirit, a sacred whisper, a divine truth unraveling. You stood by the window, hand resting gently on the glass, not knowing that the wind that stirred outside carried with it the final breath of deception. For months, years even, the shadows had been thick around you, woven with lies spun by someone you once trusted. They wore many masks, each crafted to keep you tethered to an illusion. But today, the masks have fallen. Today, the truth has been unveiled. God has peeled back the curtain. No longer can the name of Ezra carry power over your life. No longer will the shadow he cast loom over your heart. The snake has been cut from your garden, and in its place, lilies are beginning to bloom. What was hidden is now seen. What once tormented your peace now lies in ruins at the feet of divine justice. You are free. The woman you were, the one who doubted her intuition, who questioned every inner nudge, is gone. In her place stands a warrior named Leora. She was born not in battle, but in silence, forged by patience, strengthened by the waiting. And now she walks into light. Archangel Michael has stood beside you this whole time, his sword raised in defiance against every spiritual trap laid at your feet. Every tear you cried was recorded. Every moment you almost gave up was seen, but heaven had already marked this day, a day where the truth would no longer hide, and the serpent would be named. His whispers no longer echo in your soul. Ezra was the distraction, the diversion, the test. He was the chaos in the calm, but he was never your destiny. He was a detour that God allowed only, and rise you have. The light now pouring over you in the town of Calmere is not just sunlight, it's sacred light. It carries divine instructions, holy reassurances, and unshakable love. It reveals not just who Ezra was, but who you are, and who you were always meant to be. You are not a victim of the serpent, you are the sword that ends it. When you speak now, your words carry fire. When you walk, your path is cleared before your feet even touch the ground. This is what freedom feels like. Not just the absence of chains, but the presence of power. Ezra's name may still echo in the minds of others, but in your heart, it's just a stepping stone, one that taught you what betrayal feels like, so you could fully know the value of loyalty, one that broke your heart so your soul could expand, one that wounded you so God could pour healing oil into the cracks and call you whole. Leora, you have always been whole. Do not fear what comes next. The road ahead may be unknown, but it has already been paved in prayer. Your grandmother's voice echoes in the realm of angels, still interceding for you. Her faith lives on in your bones. Every generational wound ends here, with you. You who chose light when darkness would have been easier. You who dared to dream of peace when chaos offered its hand. You who laid everything at the altar when you didn't understand why. Heaven watched, heaven moved, heaven intervened, and now you are stepping into your divine assignment. The betrayal will become your blessing. The lie will birth your liberation. The heartbreak will reveal your healing. Everything that was meant to destroy you has been turned into strength, and that strength will carry others. You were never just being protected, you were being prepared, prepared to lead, prepared to speak, prepared to pour the oil of understanding into the wounds of those still healing from their own Ezras. You have the map now, and every mark on it was written with your tears. This is not revenge, this is resurrection. You're not returning to who you were before the pain. You're becoming someone entirely new, someone forged by fire and made of gold. Your wisdom now is not the kind taught in books, but in caves, in trenches, in sacred solitude. God says, I saw every moment you wanted to quit. I saw every time you wondered if I had abandoned you. But I was in the silence. I was in the waiting. I was in the unanswered prayers. And now he is in the breakthrough. Ezra's influence is shattered. The power he thought he held was only borrowed, and it has been returned. His shadow no longer reaches your door. Let him be what he was, a lesson, not a legacy. Archangel Michael whispers now, move, don't look back. The truth has made you free. You will feel the sting of memory for a while. The name may still bring a flicker of sadness, but it will pass, because joy is rising, peace is returning, and the life you almost gave up on is rushing toward you now. So breathe in, Leora. Breathe in the clarity, the safety, the lightness. You are not only protected, you are launched into a season of abundance, into a season where only truth can remain, into a reality where you don't chase what's yours. It finds you because your energy now calls only what aligns. This is what it feels like when the chains fall. This is what it means to walk in truth. So speak your name aloud. Speak it with power. Speak it like a flame, Leora. the one who was buried but not broken, the one who was tested but triumphed, the one who now walks in the radiant truth that was always meant to find her. And as you close your eyes tonight, know this: the serpent is gone, the lies are done, the light has come, and you, beloved, are finally free. Type yes if you believe in Ode. Type 1111 if you believe in God.